got the body parts from the paint shop.
This car did hit a deer. The mounting is gonna take some.
I am gonna try and protect these fenders from scratching them with the new hood. So I laid this down and we're gonna try and get the hood on. But first, now I gotta try and feed these wires in. And it's a pain.
I can feel it. It is right here.
Ah, there it is. Okay. I just have to work my fingers. Ooh, okay, we got it.
Currently the alignment is definitely not perfect. The grills, I ordered them. They came from China and you know, I'm perfectly okay with them. However, they're for the wrong car. They're for the S-Line Q7s, which apparently have a different bumper, and they don't fit this one. I'm also still going to touch up the cracks in the bumper. And I'm excited to have this car back in one piece. This side of the bumper was not damaged, so I don't expect it to have many issues mounting back up. There are two plugs that connect all the stuff that's on the front bumper, like the turn signals, the home link, which is the garage opener system in Audis, as well as the parking sensors. Okay, this side lined up relatively well. The real question is, what is it going to be like on this side? It's not too bad. Obviously, still going to get better, but I would say this is quite decent.
We can definitely make this better. This one looks pretty good. I think we can work on this a little more. But once again,
the bumper is not secured fully yet, and it's probably going to, once I start pulling all the bolts in, it will lift up at least a little bit, because right now it's kind of fighting gravity. Remember how multiple times now I have said that I finally have all the parts. This turn signal is taken off, and that is because well, it turns out this thing doesn't work because it got damaged in the crash, and I somehow did not notice that. The really, really bad part is that these go for at least $200. It's closer to $300, if not more. Literally, I picked up a hood, an entire hood, for 2 times less than what one of these turn signals costs. I want to drive this car around, and because of the turn signal being broken, I'm a little uneasy about driving around with no turn signal. So I dug up one of these LED strips. I've attached male connectors. Looks just fine. You might say it looks slightly uneven between the two sides, but I think it's close enough to me. And finally, we can finish up this project. This is the replacement for the turn signal. Luckily, this install is very simple. So, literally, this was one of the most expensive parts I had to buy for this car. Take off our little LED strip. You can take off the 2 Phillips screws and bolt it down. Oh yeah, beautiful. Finally, this finally completes the look of this car. It looked pretty goofy with this gap here, and especially when this was laid out, it would just look kind of dumb. But we're finally all set. There's still some improvement this car could use with this paint here. I'll probably finish that up. It still needs a decent wash. I never washed it since it's been sitting at Copart lot. It doesn't look too bad. Could be significantly worse, I suppose. The car will be listed for sale, and I will let you know in one of my future videos how much this thing sells for. I'm really hoping for $12,000. I think that's a relatively reasonable price. The car is in perfect mechanical condition. I've been driving it around. I've been dailying it because the Touareg is getting a new motor. So in the meantime, I'm just dailying the Q7, and it's been fantastic. There's 0 issues apart from having to replace a blown fuse for the outlets. I will definitely keep you posted on the sale price and how it went with the Q7, if I made any money on it. I will also go over the entire price list for all the parts and let you know how much I spent on it, how much it sold for, and how much I made.